This is a tutorial for the Children's Literature Comprehensive Database, or the CLCD. If you'll look at the top, there's a menu bar that you'll find when you go to the website. Home, a forum that has interactive features for users. Resources, there's a monthly newsletter, and then you can go directly to themed reviews, author features, or feature articles. About us, the mission of the Children's Literature Comprehensive Database, and then reviews and what others have to say. It is available through the OSU library, or you can get your own subscription. Contact us, FAQs, and then at the top there are some social media links. This is the home page again, and at the top you'll find the search feature. There are some different parameters you can set and some special search qualifiers. If you scroll down to the bottom of the home page, you'll find the current newsletter. This month's newsletter has theme features about hurricanes, zoos, and Mexican Americans. There's a featured article about text sets, apps, and author features, search tips. Let's scroll back up to the top. It's time to try a search. I want to find some books about Jamestown to use in my classroom. So I'm going to enter the search term, hit search. I have 690 results, which is a bit much, so I want to use the filters. So I'm going to come over here and hit reader and genre, and I want it to be for elementary students, so we'll go to about 12 years old. Category of books, I would like nonfiction for this purpose, and I want some newer books. Let's set that at 2000. And then at the very bottom we have some special search qualifiers. I think I want to add in books that have won awards and honors. Hit search. Let's see what happened. Oh, now we're down to 6. Let's scroll down and see the options. If you'll notice under the cover art, there are some icons under some of the books. Let's look and see what they are. That means there are reviews for the books. Here we have curriculum tools available. This book has won awards, and there are reading measurements available for this book. I'm going to click on the record and see what it has to say. At the top again, the title and the cover art. Here's the author. If I were to click on the author's name, I would end up with some other works that she's created either as author or illustrator. Since I'm logged in through the OSU library, it does tell me that the OSU library holds this title. Here's annotations. Here's some other subjects that this book would be filed under. It has won quite a few awards. It's on reading lists. Here are some curriculum tools available, and here are reading levels that go with different reading measurement programs. This book has a lot of reviews, also with clickable links. And at the very bottom we have cataloging information, the call number, Dewey Decimal Number, and ISBN number. I'm going to go back up to the top. Here you have the option to print the record and some other available information, the World Cat Record, and here are some options for purchase. Also, there are some books that are like this that are suggested, and these books look like they're about bones and forensics. And you could click there to see the full list. To review a search, you start by entering your search term. At the beginning, you can add some parameters, or you can add them after. In this particular one, where I had 690, I added quite a few parameters to make it smaller. But if I wanted to see more than the 6 books that pulled up, I could readjust the parameters. So that is a basic tutorial of how to use the database. Now let's look at the other resources that might be useful. We looked at a monthly newsletter. You can pull up older newsletters. Here are some themed reviews. If you'll notice, it's listed by month and date, but there are a lot of topic areas here that you might see something that you find interesting for your classroom. Let's look at inventions. So there's a little brief statement by the contributor, and here are books about inventions and reviews. Let's try another one. How about hurricanes? Once again, tells us what a hurricane is and gives us some reviews of books about hurricanes. Let's go back to the home page. To sum up, the Children's Literature Comprehensive Database is a place where you can go to look for books on a certain topic. If I wanted to, I could enter a book title directly in and pull up that record and also see different forms that it comes in, or I could put in an author's name and pull up books that they've written. There are some parameters you can set, and they're changeable after you pull up a list. If you want it to be broader or narrower, you can change the parameters. This database is very useful when you want to find specific books to use or ideas of books to use in a classroom.